Hello everyone, this is Cody Nickel with Work Grow Thrive. Thank you for tuning in for another video. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, and if you get anything out of this video today, please like it and recommend me to your friends and colleagues. That really helps the channel. Thank you very much. So let's get down to it. Today I am introducing a two-part video, and I want to tell you how you can reduce your stress in the workplace yet still remain highly productive. In the second part of the video, in part two, we're going to get into the details, the step-by-step ways to do this. In this first part of the video, it's really just an introduction of why this is so relevant. You know, in 2021, about 47.8 million people quit their jobs in the US, and 2022, the number increased, 50.5 million quit their jobs. This is known as the Great Resignation. But what's interesting, in a recent survey, some statistics and data found that up to 80% regretted quitting. And I think a big reason for this is, you know, they entered into the next job with high expectations, wanted a better salary, better work-life balance, but realized the job is also quite stressful, and then didn't have the security net that they had built up at the old jobs to fall back on, like great colleagues, a good relationship to the manager. And they realized this is also pretty stressful, and it's hard to deal maybe with some of these new challenges. And so the point of me sharing this is to let you know, no matter where you're at, what environment you're in, it's probably going to be stressful. And so to develop the tools to kind of craft your environment to reduce stress and remain highly productive is very important. And don't get me wrong, of course, there are times when you need to quit your jobs. I even had a video on this, 5 clear signs it's time to quit. There are times when you have to take the next step and move on. But in this video, it's more about increasing our personal resources so that we can deal with stressful situations and still remain highly productive at work. And this is important, it's relevant, because when we're encountering a stress situation over a long period of time, this can lead to burnout. It can have a disastrous effect on our mental health, our psychological health, our emotional well-being, even our physical health. Overexposure over long periods of time to stress and the stress hormones like cortisol, they can lead to things like digestion problems, muscle tension, heart disease, even a heart attack, even a stroke, different things like this, problem sleeping. And so you realize it's very important to be able to reduce the levels of stress. When we encounter a stress situation or a flight and fight situation, our body responds in a way so that we can overcome the situation, that we can deal with it in an ideal way. So what happens is the hypothalamus, that's a part of our brain stem, it sends an alarm signal off to our body. And then this, through a mixture of nerve and hormonal responses, sends a message to the adrenal glands. Those are located on top of our kidneys, and then they flood our body with hormones. Adrenaline is one of them. This adrenaline increases our heart rate, increases our blood pressure, and also enhances the energy levels in our body. But the other one is cortisol. This is the primary stress hormone. And what this does, it increases our brain's ability to use glucose. It increases the glucose levels in our blood. It even increases materials that enhance or allow our tissues in our body to be repaired. But what cortisol also does, it curbs non-essential functions, things that would more likely to be a hindrance in a fight or flight situation. For example, our growth processes, reproduction systems, things like that are curbed. So this is why overexposure to cortisol, these kind of stress hormones, over a long period of time, as I already covered, can have detrimental effects to our body. So like I mentioned in this video, it's really just an introduction to let you know the importance and the relevance of being able to deal with stress in a productive way, to enhance your own personal resource so that no matter what environment you're in, you'll be equipped to deal with stressful situations. And then the next video, I'm going to get into practical steps, how you can reduce stress in your work environment and remain highly productive. These are practical steps that I think can be used in almost any kind of work environment. So stay tuned and look out for that video. Hope to hear from you. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.